The casting for the Magnificent Seven was a careful process. Brynner was the first to be cast, chosen for his strong presence. Steve McQueen came next, impressing with his cool demeanor and ability to work well with others. Charles Bronson, known for his tough guy roles, was a natural fit. James Coburn, with his tall frame and quiet strength, stood out during auditions. Robert Vaughn was selected for his acting skills and the depth he brought to his character. Brad Dexter and Horst Buchholz were added for their unique qualities that balanced the group. The chemistry among the actors was clear from the start, making the casting a success. In the 1960 movie, The Magnificent Seven, director John Sturges brought the story to life by drawing inspiration from Akira Kurosawa's film Seven Samurai. Sturges' style was straightforward and focused on action and character development. He worked closely with the actors to shape their performances, often allowing them to add their own touch to the characters. The director also collaborated with the crew to create realistic and exciting scenes, making sure that every shot contributed to the story's progression. His approach was to make a Western that was not just about gunfights, but also about the people and their relationships. The result was a film that was both a thrilling adventure and a thoughtful look at heroism and bravery. The Magnificent Seven, a classic film from 1960, is a tale of courage and friendship. It follows a group of 7 skilled gunmen who are hired to protect a small village in Mexico from a group of bandits. As we dive into the story, we find moments that make us laugh, gasp, and even shed a tear. Now, I'd like to ask you 2 questions about this movie. First, which of the many roles was your favorite? Each character brought something special to the film, but which one stood out to you the most? And second, was there a scene or moment that left a lasting impression on you? A scene that stays with you long after the credits roll? We're also curious about your personal connection to the Magnificent Seven. Do you have a memory or experience related to this movie that you hold dear? We would love to hear your stories and memories, so please share them with us in the comments below. Your experiences add to the rich tapestry of this film's legacy. Keep watching, as there are many more surprising facts and stories to come. The production of The Magnificent Seven in 1960 was a significant undertaking. Set design was crafted to reflect the Old West, with attention to detail in buildings and street layouts. Filming took place in various locations, including Mexican villages and American frontier settings to bring authenticity. Logistical challenges included transporting cast, crew, and equipment to remote areas, often requiring makeshift solutions like building roads. Innovative techniques for the time involved using helicopters for aerial shots, which was a novel approach, giving viewers a dynamic perspective of the action. The film also employed early forms of special effects to create realistic gunfights and stunts, setting a new standard for Western films of that era. The Magnificent Seven, a classic Western film, has left a significant mark on the genre and beyond. Its story begins with a small Mexican village plagued by a bandit gang led by Calvera. Desperate, the villagers hire 7 gunfighters for protection. The group, led by the Cool Chris, and including the likes of Vin, Harry, O'Reilly, Britt, Lee, and the young Chico, agree to help for a modest pay. They prepare the villagers for an impending battle that not only challenges their skills, but also their values and commitment to the cause. As the gunfighters train the villagers, they confront their own fears and the isolation that comes with their chosen path. The conflict with Calvera's gang escalates into a fierce struggle, forcing the 7 to consider what they are truly fighting for. The film delves into the lives of the villagers and explores a budding romance between Chico and a local girl, adding depth to the narrative. The performances of Brynner, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, James Coburn, Robert Vaughn, and Eli Wallach anchor the film, each actor bringing a unique presence to the screen. Director John Sturges and writer William Roberts craft a story that feels modern and engaging even decades after its release. Their work not only entertains, but also subtly critiques the Western genre, foreshadowing its evolution. The Magnificent Seven stands as a must-watch film, its influence evident in countless other works. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of a well-told tale of courage, camaraderie, and the quest for justice. Whether you're seeing it for the first time or revisiting it, the film's impact is undeniable, offering a rich and engaging experience that transcends time. The music for The Magnificent Seven, composed by Elmer Bernstein, is one of the most recognized scores in film history. It plays a key role in setting the mood and supporting the story of the brave group of men defending a village. The main theme, with its bold and heroic tones, mirrors the courage of the characters. It is both lively and solemn, fitting the film shifts from action to quieter, more reflective moments. The composer worked closely with the director to make sure the music matched the scenes perfectly. The musicians recorded the score with great skill, bringing the Western setting to life and making the audience feel the tension and release throughout the movie. The soundtrack remains popular and continues to influence music in films today. James Coburn, known for his role in the classic Western, made a notable decision to decline a part in the Cassandra Crossing. This choice reflected a career path that favored certain roles over others. This film, recognized for its music, earned a spot on the American Film Institute's list celebrating a century of memorable film scores. Meanwhile, Steve McQueen's cool demeanor and acting skill caught the attention of the Rolling Stones. They mentioned him in their song Star Star from Goat's Head Soup, a nod that McQueen took in stride, showcasing his influence beyond the silver screen. The Magnificent Seven, a 1960 Western film, has several memorable scenes that stand out for their direction, acting, and camera work. One such scene is the first encounter between the villagers and the 7 gunmen they hire to protect them. The director, John Sturges, uses wide shots to show the vast landscape, and then close-ups to capture the emotions of the characters. The actors, including Yul Brynner and Steve McQueen, deliver strong performances that show their characters' toughness and kindness. The scene where the gunmen teach the villagers to defend themselves is also powerful. It shows the bond forming between the characters, with the camera moving smoothly among them to show their interactions. The final battle scene is filmed with energy and tension, making viewers feel the danger the characters face. The filmmakers and actors have said that they wanted to make a film that was not just exciting, but also showed the value of courage and friendship. These scenes are remembered for how they make the audience feel and the lasting impression they leave. Yul Brynner, a distinguished actor, achieved the rare feat of winning both a Tony and an Oscar for the same role, joining a select group of only 10 actors. His performance in The King and I earned him this honor. Steve McQueen, another talented actor, was one of only 2 individuals accepted into the prestigious Actors Studio in 1955 alongside Martin Landau. Despite initial scheduling conflicts with his television series, McQueen's determination to be part of this Western led him to find a way to join the cast, even if it meant taking unconventional measures. Together, these actors brought to life a story of bravery and camaraderie. The 1960 movie, The Magnificent Seven, had a strong effect on both culture and society. It showed audiences a group of heroes who fought for the good of others, not just for money. This idea was powerful and made people think about values like bravery, sacrifice, and fighting for what is right. The film also became very popular and was talked about a lot, influencing other movies and TV shows to create similar stories. It had a style that many people liked and remembered, with music and scenes that became very famous. The movie also made people talk about important issues like justice and standing up against wrongs, which were big topics in society at the time. A well-known Western film's theme song became synonymous with a popular cigarette brand, playing in commercials for years. James Coburn, one of the stars, left his mark in cinema, with 3 of his movies being preserved for their cultural and historical importance. Meanwhile, Steve McQueen, another star from the same film, was set to work with Paul Newman in a disaster movie, but ended up in another big hit of the same genre, showcasing the dynamic choices actors had to make during that era. The Magnificent Seven, released in 1960, received positive reviews for its engaging story and strong performances. Critics praised the film for its direction and the way it reimagined the Western genre. Audiences loved the movie for its action scenes and memorable music. The film did not win major awards, but its influence was significant. It led to several sequels and a remake, showing its lasting appeal. The success of the film boosted the careers of its cast and crew, establishing them as talented individuals in the film industry. The recognition the film received helped those involved gain more opportunities and respect in their field. In a race against time, the production team of a well-known Western film had to act swiftly due to an impending actors' strike. They succeeded in bringing together a group of 7 actors just before the deadline. This urgency added a layer of real-life drama to the on-screen action. In the film, one character refers to another as a Cajun, hinting at a Louisiana and French heritage. This reference connects to a previous role of the lead actor where he portrayed a famous Cajun pirate. Additionally, one of the film stars had a significant working relationship with a director, resulting in 6 collaborations that spanned over a decade, marking a period of notable work together in the film industry. During the filming of The Magnificent Seven, the cast faced a challenging shoot in Mexico due to the hot weather and rough conditions. Brynner, who was also the producer, led a diverse group of actors, including Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, and James Coburn. They bonded over their shared experiences, often playing practical jokes to lighten the mood. One famous story involves McQueen shaking up a bottle of soda and spraying it all over Brynner, leading to a playful rivalry. Despite the tough environment, the team's camaraderie helped them create a classic film that is still loved today. The director, John Sturges, was known for his calm demeanor, which helped maintain a steady and focused set even when tensions ran high. The actors did many of their own stunts, adding to the authenticity of the action scenes. The film's success led to several sequels and a lasting legacy in the Western genre. In the world of television and film, actors often cross paths in various projects. Robert Vaughn and David McCallum, for instance, shared the screen in 3 different series over the years. Their collaborations included The Man from UNCLE, Please Don't Eat the Daisies, and The A-Team. Meanwhile, Steve McQueen, known for his roles in action-packed films, was sought after by Columbia Pictures to star alongside Paul Newman in Cold Blood. However, due to his commitments to Bullitt and the Thomas Crown affair, he was unable to join the cast. Vaughn also acknowledged the powerful impact of Elmer Bernstein's music on the success of their famous Western film, even using the score as his personal ringtone. These instances highlight the interconnected nature of the entertainment industry and the lasting impressions that collaborative efforts can leave on both the audience and the actors involved. The 1960 film The Magnificent Seven is a Western that has had a significant effect on movies that followed. It was a reimagining of Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai and brought the idea of a team of heroes coming together to fight for a common cause to a new audience. This theme has been seen in many films since then, showing groups of diverse characters uniting for a greater good. The movie also helped to popularize the Western genre around the world and inspired other directors to create their own versions of this story. Its music, composed by Elmer Bernstein, became famous and is still recognized today. The film's approach to storytelling and character development has influenced many directors and can be seen in various genres, not just Westerns. It showed that action films could also have deep characters and meaningful stories. Charles Bronson, known for his tough guy persona, once faced a real-life confrontation in Rome. When a would-be robber threatened him with a gun, Bronson's fearless response was to demand money from the assailant instead, which led the stunned man to leave empty-handed. Bronson's personal life also had its notable moments. He met his future wife, Jill Ireland, while she was still married to actor David McCallum. The introduction occurred during the production of The Great Escape, a film that also starred Bronson. Steve McQueen, another actor celebrated for his rugged roles, shared an unexpected connection with Martin Landau. McQueen revealed to Landau that they had met before, back when Landau was a passenger on James Dean's motorcycle. The two had crossed paths at a New York City garage, where McQueen worked as a mechanic before his acting career took off. These encounters off-screen highlight the unique and sometimes surprising personal histories of the actors who brought depth to their on-screen characters. In a unique crossover of mediums, the story that unfolded in this classic Western inspired Stephen King's novel Wolves of the Calla. The name of the town in King's book pays homage to John Sturges, the director who brought the original film to life. This film marked the beginning of a series, leading the way for 3 more to follow. Its influence extended beyond cinema, as seen when Robert Vaughn, one of the stars, appeared on a Western-themed podcast episode that coincided with the release of a modern spy film reboot. This connection between past and present highlights the lasting appeal of the Western genre and its characters. In the world of classic Westerns, the actors often brought their own unique experiences to their roles. Robert Vaughn, known for his portrayal of a sharpshooter in this film, was also recognized for playing Napoleon solo across 3 television series, showcasing his ability to consistently bring a character to life. Steve McQueen, another member of the Heroic Band, was initially seen as an unconventional choice by director Robert Wise, yet he went on to become a major film star. McQueen's off-screen adventures included a memorable encounter with Oliver Reed in England, which ended in an unexpected and messy incident, highlighting the unpredictable nature of interactions between Hollywood's leading men. These anecdotes provide a glimpse into the lives of the actors behind the memorable characters they played on screen. The Magnificent Seven, a film from 1960, has been a favorite for many. If you have memories or stories about how this movie touched your life or changed the way you see films, we would love to hear them. Your stories help us connect and share the magic of old movies. If you enjoy talking about classic cinema, please like, share, and subscribe for more discussions. Your participation makes our community stronger. Thank you for being a part of our journey through film history.